Welcome back to the Silver Lining, where it's no filler, no fluff. We just keep it a buck. And today we're going to be doing the second edition of our Grammy predictions. We did this last year. This is going to be, we're going to go over the big three. We're going to go over album of the year, record of the year, and song of the year. I know it took a while for us to get this video going, but listen, man, this is a lot of music to listen to. Like, this is a lot to listen to.
Mhm.
And how we do it here, man, is we listen to everything. We don't just
Yeah.
speak about it until we heard it. So that's how we do it here. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get all of it done, but we here now, so we gonna get it going. Got my brother Kurt in the building. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, yo, we do this Grammy time. Some of the music is like, you find it and it's like, oh, I didn't know this. Like, I found Sabrina Carpenter through this last year.
Yep.
But then it's some of it that you gotta kind of cringe through. But we listen to it all. We listen to it all. So I'm
Yeah.
ready, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. Absolutely. So before we dive in, I just want to go over a few things because it's confusing every year. I wish the Grammys would do a better job of explaining what song of the year and record of the year is. Like, to me, they should explain it right there on the spot, like before they give the award out, like say what it is. But people are
Mhm.
confused every year, so I explain it every year because they don't. So, song of the year, you're talking about the songwriter. It's a songwriters award. We're talking about the bar,
Mhm.
talking about the pen. It's the award actually goes to the songwriter of the song. So when you're thinking song, we're talking about the song being composed. We're talking about the lyrics, the melody, everything that's going down on the paper. That's what
Mhm.
we're awarding. Okay. And then record of the year is awarded for, when you think record, more so think of record. We're talking about the recording of the song. So we're talking about the artists that laid the vocals down. We're talking about the producers, the engineers, everything that made the song come together. We talk about record of the years. We're talking about like the overall landscape of the song. Okay. When we talk about record of the year. It's important to bring that up because again, people are confused every year. So I just want to go to it real quick.
Sometimes, we know that, and sometimes we get confused, right? So it's like
Exactly.
they got to do a better job, yo. They got to do
They,
a better job.
they do. They absolutely do. All right. So we're going to start with song of the year. So we have Abracadabra, Lady Gaga, Anxiety, Doechii, APT, Rose and Bruno Mars, DTMF, Bad Bunny, Golden, K-pop Demon Hunters, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter, and we have Wildflower by Billie Eilish. Um, so I'm gonna start on this. Number one, I love Billie Eilish, but I'm confused. Why is this song nominated? Because this song is on last year's album. The album
Right.
that the Grammy snubbed last year.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mm-hmm.
song's on that album. So how is now this song nominated for this year's Grammys? Like that don't make sense. I mean, I know the song started to get more bump like this year, but it still came out last year. I
My
mean,
thing is, I think my question about that, because I was thinking that too. My question is, are they counting it like, being that it's just song of the year, right? Maybe they're counting it like in the physical year of when the single came out.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I guess, but like, how far can we take that though? Like, I mean, can Taylor Swift put Cruise somehow as a single right now, and then it could be nominated for an album
I
that came
guess
out
that's
years
what they
ago?
saying. I guess that's what they're trying to say. Like if the Clips put out a single right now, right? Like, I guess if that single blows up, even though they're putting album of the year on this Grammys, right? If the Clips put out a single tomorrow, it may count for next year's Grammy. I guess that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Because her album, because she was nominated last year for her album for stuff that was on this album. So I don't know.
I don't. It's just weird. Like, how far are we taking that? I mean, I don't know. That's just. I mean, can Human Nature by Michael Jackson get nominated if somebody made a video for it? Like, how far are we taking this? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how far are we gonna take that? You know, I feel like
Um,
last year is last year. Like, this is a new
right,
year. Like,
right, right,
you can't
right.
nominate a song that was on an album from the one from that's crazy to me. But anyway, so what do I think will win this award? Um, I think. it will probably go to Kendrick and SZA, I think. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone had him a Grammy right now. I kind of feel like that could still very much be the case this year. When I'm looking at these songs though, when we think about the pen, like I don't know, like this doesn't quite feel like song of the year to me, unless I'm tripping. Like I do like Abracadabra. I think that one is a contender as well. The K-pop Demon Hunter song is funny, man, because we're talking about something off of a cartoon, but I mean we can't lie. It's a good song. I mean we can't lie about it. It's legitimately a good song. But I don't know. I think Luther will take this award.
Yeah, you
Now,
want to talk about how far we're going to take that? How far we going to take that K-pop? Is Baby Shark doo 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 doo? Should that
I,
have been nominated for a Grammy?
I mean,
Like,
but
come on, man.
Baby Shark wasn't a good song though. This song is legitimately a solid song. You can't lie. It's a solid song.
Okay, okay,
um,
okay.
now what do I think? I think Kendrick will win it. What do I think should win it?
Mm.
Man, look, man, even though I said what I said about how I don't think it should be nominated, Billy Goat Eilish. I think
Billy to go honest.
Billy the Goat Eilish, man. I think that's the best song up here. I mean, the songwriting is crazy on that song. Just the storytelling that she's doing on there. It's great, well written song. I think it's the best written song up here. I mean, I can't really speak to Bad Bunny because I mean I don't know the lyrics because so maybe that one has something to it. But nah, to me, I'm going Wildflower. Billie Eilish should win this award. You got to make up from that snub from last year. Make it up, man. So I'm going Billy. What you got, Kirk?
I'm with you. I think Kendrick will win it. I just think, and Luther was one of the better songs on GNX. You know,
Absolutely.
and it is a good song. So if it does win, I do think I wouldn't be that mad at it. But I think it definitely will win. Kendrick just opened his mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? But honestly though, man, I love Wildflower, and you know Billie Eilish is my girl, yo. But APT, bro, like Bruno Mars, man, he's in a weird place in his career, like, cause it's like his music is still good, but it just don't pop like it used to. But I thought APT was an amazing song. Like I actually like that song. I actually think that is written well. It got a little it got that Bruno Mars. Like Bruno Mars is a weird artist because he kind of like reminds me of like Michael Jackson. Like if Michael Jackson
Mhm.
and Prince had a baby, I think it would be Bruno Mars, right? Because a lot of his songs have that pop to it, but they're so well written and they're so well displaced. And then he knows how to put on a show. Um, but just speaking on this particular category, I the song that I could just listen to the most, I could play APT all day. You
Mhm.
understand? I can invite my girl over, play APT. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I could play the game and somewhere in the background, depending on the game that I'm playing. Okay, um, you could play APT. Like it's a real like it's smooth, but it's pop too. But we're talking about just the lyrics of the song, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the
Very
thing is,
well written.
real quick, like when you say lyrics, you are still talking about the melody because you're writing the melody, and that's a catchy song. So yeah, for sure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I think if I had my choice, I would give it to Bruno over my girl Billy. You know, Billy is my girl. I love Billy. But I would go with APT as the most well written song. But you know they're going to give it to Kendrick. APT should win it, but I believe Luther will win it. And shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. You know that's my
Yep.
girl.
Yep.
She gotta gotta mention her. And I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. The fact that a K-pop song is up there is crazy, dog. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That is crazy. So, um, APT for the win, in my opinion, but Luther for the win in actual real life.
Okay. All right, cool. So I got
And
like
I
you.
don't know one more
Good.
thing though. I
Yeah.
don't know how the hell it's not a clip song up here.
I was about to mention that. I was about to mention that before we moved on. So I forgot to go over some snubs. Birds Don't Sing should have been up here. I'm not gonna like flip out about it because remember I told you if Birds Don't Sing was nominated, I was gonna flip out on here. I'm not gonna flip out because they did get an album of the year nomination, so they did reward them. But to me, Birds Don't Sing should be up here. Like it's not even a question; it should be up here. Birds Don't Sing should be here. I feel like End of the World by Miley Cyrus should be up here. Um, those
Okay.
are snubs for me. I feel like both of those songs should be here. I'm not gonna go over what should come off because I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but those two songs should
Man,
absolutely.
I look, I can tell you the two that should come off.
Which one?
Anxiety can go
Yeah,
and the bunny can go. And you could have put those two right there in those places.
yeah, you could,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Reg. That's what we do. No filler, no fluff, man. We keeps it a buck. Remove Bad Bunny, remove anxiety, put Miley Cyrus and Birds Don't Sing right up there, bro. Come on, dog. Let's keep it
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think so. I think so.
yeah.
All right, all right. Just to go over it. So you say that Kendrick will win it, but you got APT winning it. I mean, not. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what should win it.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll vote for APT, but I believe they will give it to Luther.
Okay. Okay. And I got I think Wildflower by Billie Eilish should win it. Kendrick will win it. All right. Let's move on to record of the year. So again, we have DTMF by Bad Bunny, got Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter, Anxiety by Doechii, Wildflower Billie Eilish, Abracadabra Lady Gaga, Luther Kendrick Lamar and SZA, The Subway, Chaperone, APT Rose and Bruno Mars. Start with you this time, Kurt. What you got?
I mean, I think it's the same thing, bro.
Mm,
I think the best song up there. Shout out to Wildflower and shout out to Man Child because they're two. As I mean, if we're gonna go by the video, Man Child was
yeah,
like a super video.
it
Like
was.
just hearing all of those different scenarios dealing with a man child. Like that. I mean, do they add is the video included in record of the year?
No, I think
It's
there is a
not.
no. I think there is a video of the year. I haven't checked to see who was nominated for that, but no, the video isn't included in
I think
the
Sabrina should win video of the year. That was an amazing
It
video.
was. It
But
was.
song wise, I mean, APT is the best song up there. You know, I still think out of what's up there, APT deserves it. But and he just opened his mouth, man. Like I feel like the world is in love with. I feel like the Grammy committee is in love with Kendrick Lamar. You know, like I feel like it's bittersweet because I hate when corporations love a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because then they just go crazy over the rapper. Like with Eminem, like Eminem was a great rapper, but when the corporate world got to him, they just thought he was just the greatest thing ever. When the corporate world got to Jay-Z, you know, when the corporate world get to these rappers and they promote them, like it's always like a I didn't like them promoting Jay-Z at where he was in his career. You know, after Black Album, you know, we can have a discussion about Jay-Z career. But once the corporate world get to him, things change. Once the corporate world got to Eminem, he wanted to, you know, go to rehab and all that. You know what I'm saying? All of those albums start coming out once the corporate world, but the corporate world loves Kendrick. But Kendrick has remained himself. I will say that. I do appreciate the particular type of artist that the corporate world has fallen in love with. But I just think they're going to like overstate anything that he does. And Luther isn't probably the top three songs. I see three songs better than Luther right now. APT, Man Child, Wildflower. That's three songs better than Luther, in my opinion. But Luther will still win it just because of how much they love Kendrick Lamar. Like And I'm loving that. I'm loving that they you like a very self conscious, culture conscious rapper. Y'all in love with a culture, but I don't like the fact that they in love with him too much. That songs like APT, Wildflower are not going to get the recognition that they deserve strictly because they just love him. I don't think it's once again how the hell is like Birds Don't Sing is a better song than Luther. Straight up off the muscle. No ifs or buts about it, no way around it. Birds Don't Sing is a better song than Luther. I don't even know how that's not up here. So, like I said, they don't, but the clips are not like a, they did get an album of the year nomination, but the clips are not like corporate friendly. You know what I'm saying? That's why the clips are not up here. The Grammys, they're not, like Birds Don't Sing did everything that the Grammys normally look for in a song. Like there is nothing that Birds Don't Sing is missing that the Grammy committee don't normally go by, and it's still not up here. So I feel like they just love Kendrick so much, and he's gonna win Song of the Year again, Record of the Year again. But in both instances, he's outclassed by Bruno Mars in my opinion.
Yeah, because like last year, that song with Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga was nominated, and that was an amazing song. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, amazing song. I mean, at least with this year though, like Luther is a good song. Like I'm not, we don't have to rehash it, but I had my issues with Not Like Us winning Grammys like
right,
that.
right,
We
right.
ain't got to rehash it, but I had issues with that. But like Luther is a good song at least. Like Luther legitimately is a good track. But like you said, there's better songs up here.
Yeah,
Um,
but and that's another thing.
yeah,
Kendrick Lamar has two songs nominated in two different years
yep.
on the same album.
No, Not Like Us wasn't on GNX.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting. Not like
It
us
was.
wasn't on
I
DMX.
understand. I understand how you feel that way, just
Yeah,
because
I
like
keep
it all
forgetting
kind
that. I
of.
keep
Yeah,
forgetting that. I keep
yeah, yeah,
forgetting that it wasn't on the album. I keep
yeah,
forgetting that.
yeah,
That's on me. That's on me.
yeah. And
But
Luther.
I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that. I don't know how, but
No, I see how. I do see how you could think that for sure, because it all kind of feels like one big thing, with Not Like Us, and then the pop out
GNX came
show,
like
and
right
then
there,
this
right
came right
after.
after that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I get it. It's all kind of lumped together.
And normally, yeah, diss tracks is normally like Ether came out before Still Mad, and then, normally diss tracks
Yeah,
are on the album. So
yeah, for sure, for sure. And I mean, so record of the year, I actually think that where APT will get its respect. I think APT is going to win record of the year. Honestly, I think the overall recording of the song, and I think that song kind of represents the year. I think a lot of these songs do that though. But think this one will win the award. I think so. I think Manchild is up there too, because the interesting thing about this year is that a lot of the songs on the charts were songs from last year. Like it wasn't a lot of songs that came out that actually made a smash this year. If you actually look at the charts, it was the same songs that was playing. It was the same ones. People still listen to the same songs from last year. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna say APT wins record of the year. I think that one will actually win it. I think they're not gonna give Kendrick this one too. I think APT will win it. What do I think should win it, bro? I'm going Chaperone, Subway. Love that song.
well,
I think that's
okay,
the joint. I
okay,
think that's the one.
okay,
I think
okay.
I think that's the best overall song up here. I love that song. That one also, I don't know if you saw it, that one also had a really dope video as well. Now it seems like she just put this record out just because they were asking her if the album is coming out, and she was just like, "Nope, it took me years to write the last one, take me years to write this one." So she just put this out just cause. So there's no album coming behind this, but I do think that's the best song up here.
I like I
Respectful,
like that she take her time with her music too. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
Make
sure,
sure it's a perfected product.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, let's give Lady Gaga her love. I did like that song. Abracadabra was dope. Um, I mean, I hate to like, I'm not trying to shit on Bad Bunny. It's just I don't know what to say. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's a nice little thing to listen to if you at a party, I guess. I don't know what to say about it, honestly. Like I'm really not trying to be disrespectful. I just don't know what to say. Like it's not it's not
I
it's
think
not
the
for me.
legend of Bad Bunny is
Yeah.
better than his music.
Yeah, I
The
guess.
actual totality of his music. Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, I guess. Before we move on, I'm just gonna talk about a couple of snubs that I thought here as well. Again, I felt like, I mean, you can make a case Birds Don't Sing should be up here as well. I mean, I guess if you want to just be honest, like Birds Don't Sing is more about the pen. So you could make a case that maybe it shouldn't, but I think it should possibly get a.
But it had John Legend on the
It
track
did.
with it,
Yeah.
like with the
Yeah.
beat. Yo, Birds Don't
Yeah.
Sing is the best song, period, to come out. The
Yeah.
Birds Don't Sing is the best song to come out during that
Yeah.
physical Grammy year, period. And it's not even nominated. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I agree. I think Justin Bieber's Daisy should be up here.
That
Um
was that was dope. Justin
yeah,
Bieber album was dope
yeah.
also.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I felt like there's this other song. I'm not even a big fan of this song, but the song was so big. I feel like I don't understand how it doesn't get a nomination here. It's this song by Alex Warden called "Ordinary." Ordinary, the sun up in the clouds, the jealous of what we.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of the song, but it's a big song. It's kind of weird that it doesn't get a nomination here. Um, and again, I think Miley Cyrus' "End of the World" should be up here as well. So those are a couple I think could be up here. But it's fine. All right, main event. Main event time.
Here we go.
Album of the year. Um, Again, I'm not trying to shit on Bad Bunny. I just don't know how to pronounce it, but Bad Bunny's album. I'm not trying to diss, man. I just don't know. But Bad Bunny's album, Swag by Justin Bieber, Man's Best
Mhm.
Friend, Sabrina Carpenter, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Mayhem, Lady Gaga, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, Mutt, Leon Thomas, Cornucopia, Tyler, the Creator. Kurt, do you want to start off on this?
Bro, it's some monster. It's some monster albums up there. As I
Mhm,
said, Justin Bieber had a crazy album.
mhm,
He had a crazy album. Like,
mhm,
um, you really see the mature and growth in him as a man being displayed through him as an artist. His voice is more mature. The 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 selections of songs and where he chooses to go with them is more mature. He just grew up as an artist. I just want to give him some love and respect for
mhm.
that album.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, that is my girl. You know what I mean? I found that you introduced me to her. I found Sabrina Carpenter,
Mhm,
through you. Like she did a great job. Cornucopia. It's
mhm.
some songs on there that could have been,
Mhm.
nominated for record or song of the year.
Yep.
But the best album up there, bro. Come on, man. Let God sort them out, man. I'm really, I know they're not going to win it because there's no way with that type of selection of songs, of albums up there, that the Grammys would go with these type of artists. But Let God Sort Them Out is the best album up there. Hands down, point blank, period. I think it should win. But GNX will win, though.
Wow. Okay.
I think GNX is going, I think they're going, like, GNX is, like, anything with Kendrick right now, I think he's going to have one of those 3 or 4 Grammy wins, they get the 3 or 4 awards in one night type. He's going to have one of those type nights. Um, the way he was already a star that became a superstar, but this last, I say like the last, let's say the last 17 months, he's become like elevated to where that Jay-Z spot is,
Mhm.
to where Eminem was when 8 Mile came out. Remember where Eminem was like that class of where's though it's other rappers, but there's a class where we're just gonna sit you there. Yes, I thought Nas was the better rapper, but where Jay-Z was above Nas. You know, where 50 Cent
Mhm.
was when Get Rich or Die Trying. He is officially there right now. And being the subject, being like the subject matter that he's covers is not that vulgar. You know, it's not that too explicit. It's something that, um, family friendly to a certain degree compared to a lot of the other rap. So I just think that they're in love with Kendrick right now. I feel like where he is, he could come out and just say A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P and get nominated for a Grammy if he felt like it right now. So I think being that he's actually is putting together pretty good music, that they're going to give it to GNX. But Let God Sort Him Out is by far the best part. I can't say by far because Biebs and Sabrina and the Cornucopia was great music, but I think it's a clear winner. I should say. I'm not gonna say by far like it's blowing them out. Like it's about a 10-point lead on the next best. A definitive win is what I'm saying. Um, it's a lot of albums that can go 12 rounds with this album that's up there right now. It's a few of them, but it's just that it's winning every round. Like Justin Bieber album could make it competitive for 12 rounds, but it's still gonna be like 10 rounds to two. You know, Sabrina can make it very competitive for 12 rounds, but it's still gonna get dominated by Let God Sort Them Out. So I believe clear cut that Let God Sort Them Out is the best album. It should win, but I think GNX is gonna get it.
Wow. So what you're saying though is that because this would be the first pure rap album to win this award. Because I mean, Outkast won it with Stank on with not Stank on you, Speaker Box Love Below. But I mean, I think we all know that album. Half of it was Big Boy rap, and the other half was Andre doing his Andre stuff. So I kind of feel like Andre's side is a bigger reason why it won. It's not a pure rap album, right? Um, GMX would be a
Yeah.
pure rap album. So this will be the first rap album to win this award. So Kendrick will be the first rap artist to win Song of the Year for Not Like Us last year. He'd be the second artist to win Record of the Year. The first one was This Is America, Childish Gambino. And you can make a case that's not a pure rap song, like Not Like Us was. You know what I mean? You can make a case there, and again, like this would be the first rap album to win the award. So that would be historic. Now obviously, the Clips is a rap album as well, so it would be historic if that won it. How would you feel before I even start talking about my predictions? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about GNX being the first album to get this honor?
Um, number one, I would feel bad because Let God Sort Them Out is sitting right there, and
Yep,
Cornucopia is sitting right there,
yep,
which is two better rap albums than that. And
yep.
then what I would do is I would just compare GNX to other rap albums that was nominated but didn't win. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And I can just about guarantee you there are rap albums that, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Nas was nominated for Album of the Year a couple years ago.
Never album of
And
the year, I don't think. I don't think he ever got album of the year nomination. Rap album of the
it
year,
was
yeah, but never album. No.
okay. Oh, all right. So it's
Yep.
rap album of the year. But what
This
I would do is I would just compare. If you compare that to
yeah.
other rap album of the year rap nominations, where would it stand? I think it's not the best rap album this year. So I feel like Let God. If you told me the first rap album to ever win album of the year was Let God Sort 'Em Out, bro, I would be very very satisfied with that.
Yep.
If you told me that GNX was the first, I would feel like it must have been trash. Like, well, when I can't say trash, but it must not have been that many good albums that year. Because I really feel like GNX is one of Kendrick Lamar's worst projects. I'm sorry. Like, if it's not the worst, it's definitely close.
It's the
Like,
worst. It's the
you
worst.
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the
Like,
worst.
and for Kendrick Lamar to be such a not just love rapper, but such a skilled and talented rapper, and all the other albums that he's dropped, for this one to win, you know, like I would feel like I did about Cowboy Carter. Like it's a makeup award. We should have been gave Beyonce album of the year. We should have been gave her, you know what I mean? So we're gonna give it to her this year. I feel like they will be doing that with Kendrick Lamar. Like we should have been gave you a album of the year victory for some of the stuff that you put out in the past. Like I mean, Good Kid, Mad City, Damn, To Pimp a
Yep.
Butterfly. We're talking about high level elite rap. You know what I mean? We're talking about like shit that we're not going to get again. Like we're never going to get Good Kid, Mad City again. From no, you're never going to get that. Just like you're never going to get Stillmatic again. You're never going to get Reasonable Doubt again. It's just certain albums. We're never going to get that. And I feel like if for them to give it to GNX would be a slap in the face to Kendrick. Because you're basically saying your worst project ever is your best project ever because we're giving you album of the year for it. And I just wouldn't like for GNX to do it. I would be very satisfied if Let God sort him out. Like I just can't reward Kendrick. I don't care how big it was. I don't care how many records he sold. I just can't reward Kendrick for his worst project. I couldn't do that. I would feel bad doing that. Like as a Kendrick Lamar fan, I feel bad. Like I'm an honest fan. So I would be good with Let God sort him out. I would be cool with Cornucopia. But
Hmm.
I wouldn't I just don't like Gen X is too basic to represent rap album of the year, in my opinion. Especially the first.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing about GNX, I do think GNX has some really good songs on there. It's just the bad songs just weigh it down. There's some really bad songs on there. Some of the worst stuff he's done in his career, like really, really bad. I feel like that just drags the album down. So I'm with you on that. Um, so like, okay, let's
Here we
start.
go. Here we
Let's.
go.
I do want to start with the rap albums, and I'm gonna come back around and get to the other stuff too. Okay, I'm gonna come
Okay.
back around. I'm
Okay.
gonna come back around. I
Okay.
want to start with the rap albums first. Okay. Um, I think that if we look at let's look at the Clips album and let's look at Cornucopia. Let's look at those two albums. Okay. I think if we're talking about what's the better rap album, it's not even close. The Clips album is the best rap album. I think it's the album actually has gotten better. I feel like when we reviewed the album, I think I gave it like an 8.5. That number that score's going up. Like I still
Yep.
listen to this album
Yep.
like all the time.
Yep.
I love the Clips album. I think if we're looking at it from a general music perspective, I do think Cornucopia has a little bit more to it. It has a little
Musically.
no, not just musically, but the content. There's more creative content found on Cornucopia that I think it fell God sort them out. Again, I'm not taking away, bro. We're at this point, we have to when we're comparing greatness, like we kind of have to like nitpick or whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Right,
I
right.
feel like Cornucopia it has like 3 straight concept records in a row where he's telling
Hmm.
stories, he's telling the concepts, and then there's a overall. I don't think I've dug deep enough into this album to get everything to it, but there's so much little layers to it where like his mother is doing like interludes, and he has a song where he's talking to a mother because his mother is getting older and his mother
Hmm.
wants him to have a child so she have a grandchild. And then he has another song where he did get a woman pregnant and they're talking about having an abortion and they're going back and forth talking, which is an incredible song. Then he has a song where he's doing his freaky stuff with some girl, and then that girl who's doing the freaky stuff will ends up with cancer and writes him a letter that she died that shit after she died. Like there's so many like then the song about he's talking about black hair and talking about it's like a
He
concept
do
song
got
talking
some
about
heavy concepts. He got some
yeah,
heavy
bro.
concept drops.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah. Like he has so much creativity in the concepts and the structures of these songs that I feel like if we're talking about this musically, and I'm gonna look at it like this, right? Look at it like if someone who is not a hip hop fan, right? Just turns on the Grammys and sees that Cornucopia wins album of the year. They're like, okay, let me go listen to this. even if they don't quite like the vibe of it, if they're listening to the lyrics, they're gonna say, okay, I mean, this dude does have some stuff to say. Like he is very creative in what he's doing lyrically. If they listen to the Clips album, I think that Birds Don't Sing obviously will catch them for sure. I feel like after that, from an overall music perspective, they'll just say, okay, these guys can rap. These guys can rap very well. I don't know if they would
They
feel the
might not be able
same.
to grasp the concepts if they're not
Exactly.
introduced to the, like with the. I see what you're saying. Like with the clips, is more like speaking to a demographic of people. Like you have to understand these terms. You have to understand these lingos in order to understand what the clips are truly saying, right?
Exactly.
But with Tyler, it's more just like a universal feeling. Like all
Yeah.
you have to know is human behavior to a certain degree to be able to understand what he's going through in his music. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's definitely more of a broad spectrum with cornucopia.
Yeah,
Definitely,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And in no way, shape, or form am I saying that Tyler like rapped better on a technical sense than the Clips album. Hell no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I just think that there's more to it. There's more meat to the bone, if that makes sense. More to it. There's
Yeah, it's
more,
more substance.
yeah, it's more
It's a more,
substance.
it's a better variety of substance. I can't say it's more substance, but
Yeah,
it's a more versatile album for a listener.
exactly. Exactly. And like I said, I don't think I've even dug deep enough into the album. I feel like there's something that connects all this stuff together because there's so many little concepts. That Take Your Mask Off song was amazing. Um, that one where he's
Facts.
talking like
Bro, that
him.
could have been nominated for Song of the Year.
I think the Darling I could have been nominated for one of those too. That's a great song. Like this there's a lot to this album for real. So I
It's
think
a whole lot.
yeah, yeah. Again, now which album did I listen to more? The Clips album. I listened to the Clips album. I still listen to it. I still listen to it. Like
Yep.
I think POV has like in all, and I'm talking across genres. I think POV has one of the best hooks I've heard all year. Like for real. Like I put that right next to Man Child in terms of like the hook of that song. Like that's how great I think that song is. And I mean it's top to bottom great. We already talked about Birds Don't Sing and the song with Kendrick, um, Chains and Whips. I mean, Mike Tyson blow to the face. I mean, it's just a top
Like
to bottom.
we could just top to bottom, bro.
Yeah.
It's no skippable songs on this album.
Yeah, not really. Not even some of the ones I thought was skippable at the time kind of grew on me. I pretty much that was basically a playthrough for me at this point. Um,
Yep.
so that's kind
It's
of how
almost becoming a sing along. It's this close to becoming a sing along, dog.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, both of those albums are great. I feel like those are we already talked about GNX, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna rehash the point. I don't think the album's very good. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think it's very good. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't think so. Has some good songs on there, but I just don't think so. So that's how I feel about the rap side of it. So we move on to the other side of it, right? That Leon Thomas album, yo. Can we get some love for
Okay.
that dude? Yo,
Okay. Okay.
that that album was excellent. Like I don't need like this kind of flew under my radar, I guess, because I remember Homie because he was on that Nickelodeon show, Victorious. So I remember Homie. I
Mhm.
was like, okay, he's a serious artist. I was highly impressed with that album. Had a song how the first song How Fast was dope. Safe Place was dope. This Mutt was a big song that was dope. Vibes Don't Lie. Answer Your Phone was phenomenal. He got some joints. I like what he's doing.
You do got some joints.
I like what he's doing for sure. Um, I'm gonna come back around and talk about the rest of the albums. I'm just gonna get to. I know you're waiting for the prediction. What
No,
about
no, do your thing. Do your thing.
okay? All right. You already talked about the Justin Bieber. Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber album was really good. He really has matured as an artist for sure. Really good album. The All I Can Take song was dope. Daisies, like I said, Daisies should have got a
Daisy.
nom for one of the
It's
other two
definitely
awards.
should have got a nomination. It
Yes,
definitely should have got a
yes.
nomination.
Daisies was great. Walking Away, that Walking Away was outstanding. Sweet Spot, if you take away Sexy Red, that was a great song. Take her off of there. Uh,
Just
that verse was horrible,
Becky
man. Like,
Red make your album stink, yo. I ain't gonna
why,
lie to you.
why do people put her on these songs? Like, okay, all right, but yeah, those are some really good songs I liked off of there. Um, Can we talk about your girl for a second, yo? Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, Brandon,
Let's talk
let's
about
talk about it, yo. Let's talk
your
about
girl, bro. What's going on, bro? What's going on, yo? I mean, what's with the Dolly Parton stuff, yo? What's going on? Like
it. Yo,
her music?
what I think it is, well, Dolly Parton, number one, is a legend, right?
Absolutely. Respect.
Like, and I think, like, in order for you to it's different in rap than it is in country. And country is like, kind of need that OG. And like the country pop world, you kind of need that OG. You remember when Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera did the performance with Madonna? You remember that for the VMAs? It's kind of
Yes,
like you
absolutely.
kind
Yes.
of gotta
Classic
like,
performance.
and when you talk pop, country, and R&B, you kind of gotta pay homage to the OGs, right? You know what I mean? And rap is different. They beef with the OGs in rap, you know, but in like R&B, country, you know, jazz, other genres, it's always like it's like when Grayson gets the cow from Bruce Wayne, right? Like he's been robbing for so long, and she's been going through her little robbing phase. And I think in order for her to like step up into her Batman phase, she has to get that blessing from Bruce Wayne. And I think that's really what it's about. Look, Dolly, you influenced me. You've been big. And Dolly Parton is actually, I really like it because Dolly is one of them legends that gets swept underneath of the rug, yo. You know, we talk
Mhm.
about Patti LaBelle. We talk about Madonna. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Reba McEntire. We talk about what's my man from Aerosmith? Tyler, Steven Tyler. We give
Mhm.
them
Yeah.
OGs, but Dolly Parton just gets like swept underneath of the rug. So I understand that, you know, that's her OG, right? That's like her covering. And plus I fuck with it because she's bringing back one of them legends that's been swept underneath of the rug at the same time. So I'm loving it. I'm loving that whole little apprentice to Padawan. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm loving that for real, for real.
You don't think she did a little too much on that album though, yo? I'm like, come on, yo. Can we get back to the let's get back to the bops, man. Like, let's get back to what it was on that last album. It was a little too much of that on that album. You didn't think so?
Um,
I don't
Let
get
me
me
say this.
wrong.
Let me.
She got some joints. Good.
If she was a rapper, doing this, I would definitely call it swagger jacking. I would definitely say she is eating too many sticks right now. But like, I don't know. The way she did it was like, I feel like for who she did it for. Like if she like, I feel like being that like she did something for Dolly Parton that should have been done. I feel like Dolly should have been. I mean, when you talk to the country people and the country fans, they all, oh, we love Dolly Parton. And then they just like move on to the next one. She's like, nah, listen, I'm going full shot to give this woman her roses. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody in the pop world should have did that for Little Richard. Little Richard inspired them all. The
Yeah.
Beatles,
Yep.
Michael Jackson, he inspired them all. I feel like somebody should have did this for Stevie Wonder. Like we talk about Prince and Mike, but Stevie was
Yep.
right there with them the whole time. Like what she how I mean, if you want to talk about the amount of it, you know what I'm saying? If you're saying she's doing too much, that's a discussion. But just for her to be putting herself in that predicament to pay that type of homage to a forgotten legend, I'm not gonna say nothing about it. And then I mean it's good music. It's not like she's ruining it. You know, Mary J, she's the queen of remakes. And it's some remakes she should have just left alone, you know. But like how many times we see somebody remake or try to pay homage and we just like, damn, I wish they would have left it alone. Damn, I wish they would have left that alone, bro. They could have left it where it was at. But the way she's doing it, man, I feel like it's very respectful. It's a lot of substance there, and it's good music. And she's giving love to an OG legend. That's just my opinion of it.
Okay, I can respect that. I respect that. You definitely make me rethinking a little bit. I just was listening to the album. It's like, all right, yo, can we, you know, can we scale it back a little bit, yo? Like, come on, yo. But I ain't saying she got some joints on there. Tears was dope. Man Child, of course, was dope. Sugar
Man,
Talk,
kind of that shit.
Yeah,
Sugar
Sugar
Talk was
Talk.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was dope too. Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
that's probably my favorite song. Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry was dope. House Tour was I like House Tour was real creative. I like that creative songwriting. That was dope. I did like that. So it's a
Little
solid album.
storytelling. Little
Yeah,
storytelling.
yeah, I like that. Have I talked about everything? Trying to think, make sure I talked about all the albums before oh, Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga is one of those legends that I respect, but I always had a hard time like really getting into her music, if that makes sense. Like
I
I
don't
res
get it.
yeah, I respect her as an artist. I respect her voice. We know what she can get busy vocally. We know that. That Die with a Smile song with Bruno Mars last year, man. That was something. Like that
And
was
she's a good actress. She's a good
yeah,
actress
for
also.
sure.
Yes.
Sure. I just never had a hard time like really getting into her music. Now, that's not to say that there wasn't some songs off of that album that I did enjoy. There's definitely a few I enjoyed off of that album. But overall, it wasn't quite for me. Like, how'd you feel about it? Did you listen to it?
I told you last night I was going to sneak it in. I did a couple of us. Like I didn't do like the. I can't get with her album. I can't get with her music, bro. I just can't. It's like it's not a good. Her music is not a good listen for me. It's, I mean, I know she can sing, but I really don't like. I don't like her voice.
I
I'm
disagree
just
with
not
that.
a
You don't like her
Gaga.
voice?
How she remind me of Cher. I don't like it's. Does I like Gaga is no disrespect because I do respect her. I do. She's a beautiful woman. She's a and I love her interviews. Like she's so down to earth and funny.
Mhm.
I think she's an outstanding person. But her music is just don't do it for me. It don't. I don't. I can't. For some reason, bro, I cannot sit through more than 5 straight songs of Gaga. I don't know what it is, bro. I just can't do it. Like I gotta do something. I gotta go make a sandwich or something. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta take a break, yo. Like I I just disagree with her career. Now, do I respect her? Yes.
Yeah,
Do I
for
think
sure.
she deserves, the respect that she gets? I can't say that I think she deserves the respect because
Nah, she deserves the
I don't
respect.
like her. I respect her as an artist, but do I think like she should be where she is? No. No, like Adele, I could listen to Adele all day.
Yeah.
I could listen to Beyonce. I could listen to SZA. I could listen to Billie Eilish. I could listen to Sabrina. Bro, I cannot listen to Lady Gaga, bro. It just does not click for me.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's some joints. Like I'd say Abracadabra is a dope song. It's a song. Perfect Celebrity was dope. Vanish Into You was dope. They put Die with a Smile on that album as well, and I already think that song's phenomenal. So it's some joints on there, but like overall, I couldn't quite get into it. But it was highly critically acclaimed. People did like the album a lot, so I do think it's a contender for the award for sure. I think we got everything. I talked about everything. Yep, I talked about all. Oh, I didn't talk about Bad Bunny because again, I don't know what to say. Like I
I
really
don't
don't
know
know.
what to say either, yo.
Yeah, I
That
listened
man
to it.
said we got 3 months to learn how to speak Spanish. Bro, I'm gonna just do something else during the Super Bowl halftime, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, I listened to it. Again, it's just, I feel like if you at a party, you just kind of hanging out. I can see it. You got a drink in your hand, just kind of bopping to it. I guess it's fine for that. But I just can't. I mean, I don't know what to say. But all that being said, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and predict. What do I think will win this award? Bad Bunny will win this award. I think
Mm.
Bad Bunny's going to win the award. We don't get political on the show, but I do think that with everything that's happening right now around the country, I think the Grammys are going to look at that, and I think this is a good look, especially because he's going to perform at the Super Bowl soon as well. I think, and look, let's be clear, Bad Bunny's one of the biggest artists on the planet. Okay,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
not like from a popularity standpoint, he's not deserving. He's very
He
much
might be
deserving.
the biggest artist up here.
He is. He's without question the biggest artist up here. Um, so I'm not saying he's not deserving because he's deserving of it. But I think that along with the fact that he's deserving what's happening around the country right now, and he's one of the people who
But I
has
think
said
that's
stuff.
why though. Like politically. I think politically they won't give it to him
I think no, I think
because
that's
of, I feel
why
like
you say that?
because there's like the left, what they call it, the left side. The left side runs the Grammys, right? Like I don't know, you know how they say the left side, the right side. The left side is, you know, is cause I don't want, like you say, don't want to get political, but the left side runs the Grammy, the left wing. So I
So
don't know if they give it to
that's
him. I
why they're
don't know.
gonna yeah, that's why though. That's exactly what I'm saying.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know enough about his music to, like, his career, I should say. I don't know enough about his career to say whether he deserves it or not, or but and like I say, his album, I don't really know what's going on in a lot of his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good music, it's good, like, beats and melodies or whatever, but I don't know what to say about that. So
Exactly.
I leave that blank. Like, somebody watch this and you're a Bad Bunny fan, hopefully you can comment some real shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But um,
Absolutely.
I don't know what to say about Bunny, and I can't do Gaga. I don't know why. I just can't do Gaga. Those two albums are like, I really be trying to do Gaga, man. I really do, but I just can't. I can't.
Yeah,
I
I feel
think
you. But yeah, I
Let
think
God Sort Him Out is the best album up there, and I think GNX will win it. But I just I don't know what to say about Bad Bunny and Gaga. I just don't know.
yeah, I think I just think I think there's so much happening right. I think it's just gonna be a good look. Like even if we disagree with it, I feel like with what's going on right now, seeing him walk up there to take that award, I think it's a good look. It's gonna give you a good feel,
Yeah,
regardless if
but
you
when
think
they announced him to do the Super Bowl, when they announced him to do the shit with that, it was a lot of stuff with him doing the Super Bowl.
it was. It was from one side though. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's on both sides. I think it's one side that's saying that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Now what do I think should win this award? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, yo. I think Tyler the Creator should win it. I do. I think I think that album is the best album from an overall standpoint up here, and I feel like that should win the award. The best rap album, let God sort them out. But the best overall album for this field, I think Tyler the Creator should win it. And I actually feel like if that's the first, I'm not saying it's not a pure rap album. You know, he does other stuff, but he's rapping on there. If this is the first
It's
one,
actually a hip hop album, to be
yeah,
honest. If you want to describe it as anything, it's a hip
yeah,
hop album.
yeah, I will be good with it. With everything he did on this album conceptually, if this was the first one to do it, I would be good with that. I would. I'd be good with that.
I
So
would
that's
be
all.
good with either one of them. I wouldn't be mad at Cornucopia for winning it, and
Oh
I
God, no.
really want Let God Sort Him Out to win, because the reason I want that to win is because it would be making a statement. It would be making a statement to rappers. It would be like they won a Grammy, staying true to the old rule book. Like, it would be saying to other artists, don't be scared to take rap back to the true essence. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Don't be scared. We ain't got to do this new school drill stuff. We could actually keep it real in our records and get recognized for it. That is why I need this album to win, because it could be a tone setter
yeah,
for guys to getting back to, listen, ain't nobody doing that. Listen, these young dudes, they not doing that like Tyler Creator, bro. That thinking that hard to come
hmm
up with concepts,
hmm
we can't expect these new school kids to do that. But there's a chance that they can ride this Clips wave of getting back to true essence. I don't think they're listen, I got you pregnant and we don't know if we're gonna keep this baby. They not about to get that creative in their music. But we can at least get great bars from what we're, you know what I mean? We can at least get some type of concepts or something. And I feel like the Clips is attainable for this next generation. Only a few in the next generation are going to say, you know, make the going to say, damn, this girl I used to hit got cancer now.
Yeah.
Like not meant. Very few of them are going to take it there, but there's a larger demographic that can get in this clips lane. And if the larger demographic gets in this clips lane, then we will get a chance to have good music again. Like I wouldn't be mind listening to the radio. I cannot listen to the radio right now. I just can't.
Yeah, radio's dead, man. Nobody, I
It's
mean, most
dead.
people, yeah, most people just kind of listen to their own things now. Um, so yeah, man. I don't really have. I mean, yeah, I'm repetitive, but I mean that I feel like Miley Cyrus's album should be up here. I feel like the Grammys need to take a look at like, are we, if an album is a pop album and it doesn't like pop as a from a like sales perspective, but it's still critically acclaimed, does it not get a chance to get some love here? So I think that we need to do a live listen to that album, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That album was outstanding. Uh,
We could definitely go live if you want to do the Miley. I don't
yeah,
mind it.
yeah, it's a great album, bro. It just for some reason it just flew under the radar, which is crazy. But for some reason it just didn't pop.
And
But I
plus, you know, Miley is not like she's not like in good graces with
I mean,
with with the corporate world. You know, she's kind of looked at as a rebel now. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
she
Rather
won.
than a sweetheart.
She won a few years ago though for Flowers. So she won a couple years ago. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason the album just didn't pop. Like it didn't blow up mainstream wise.
And I ain't
Um
gonna lie, to be honest, it was a lot of not rap wise, but overall, it's a lot of good music came out. So I mean, if you look at what she's contending with, I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
GNX has to be up there. No matter how good or bad
Yeah.
I think it has to be nominated.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? And when you look at the feel, it's
That's true.
like
That's facts. That's true.
what do we like? Okay, like when we said song and record of the year, like what are you really going to remove?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
you have to nominate Bad Bunny. You have to.
Yeah.
He's the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah.
Like they singing his music across the fucking planet. Like now, do I listen to it? Do I bump it? No, but I have
Yeah.
to respect the work that it's done. Like
Absolutely.
Gaga, how can you not
Yeah.
nominate Gaga?
Yeah.
Like
You're right.
so. Like what would you honestly? Do you see something that you could
I don't.
take down?
I don't
You
honestly.
see what
You're
I
right.
mean?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I mean, that Leon Thomas album's got to be up there. It's too good not to be up there. It has to be there. It has to. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right. So I guess we will leave it there. So official prediction again. You say GNX will win it.
Will win, but I want let God sort them out too. That's my choice, but GNX is their choice.
Okay. And I got Bad Bunny as will win it, but I think Tyler the Creator Cornucopia should win it. So we'll see how it goes. You pretty much smashed it last year. You got everything right last year. So we'll see if it repeats itself this year,
You'll
man.
see.
And hopefully we can come back again and talk about it after it's over. So appreciate you for coming through, man. Till next time.
Peace.